Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to this reading. Today we're going to be talking about what do you need to release, how to release it, and what's going to be happening in your life once you do release this thing or things. So we're going to be getting lots of guidance from your angels here today. We have 3 piles to pick from, and feel free to pick whichever pile or piles you're drawn to. So for pile 1, we have this Aura Quartz heart. And then for pile 2, we have this little piece of Aura Quartz. And then for pile 3, we have this beautiful Aura Quartz pyramid. Okay, the little rainbow's going through it. All right, so take a moment and see which piles you're drawn to, and I will see you in your reading. Hello, pile 1, and welcome to your reading. If you picked this Aura Quartz heart, then you are in the right place for your reading, all about what you need to release. And we're going to be getting into how your guides and angels are recommending that you go about releasing this thing. And then we're going to get into what's going to happen in your life once you do that. Okay, I haven't looked at this card. This is a mystery card. So we're going to see this is the main energy of your reading, of what you need to release. Okay. Fly, a period of ill health and depression. Okay, so this is a very straightforward message. So what your guides are asking you to release is some time of depression. It could be health related, or it could just be like that ill health is the depression. So you'll know. If this is not something that you're struggling with right now at all, then this might not be your reading. You can go ahead and check out another pile. But we're going to go ahead with this message. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get some angel messages for you from the book. I'm going to put this over here. So this is what you're releasing. And we're going to get into like how your angels recommend you go about releasing this thing. All right. So we've got 22. We've got 12. And then we've got 8, 16 is what I'm being drawn to. So we've got three recommendations here from your angels. And then I'm also going to get, let me also get these cards too. So put your numbers up here, 8, 16, 12, and 22. We also have 222, so I might go ahead and read that as well. Or 222 could be like a number, an angel number that you're seeing a lot, or that you will see a lot in relation to just some support and guidance, and your angels letting you know that they are present with you. Okay, we've got a couple that kind of flew out there at the bottom, and these are being really difficult to shuffle. So this could be like a really difficult period of time for you. And I'm sending you and your angels a lot of love, okay? So we've got these two, and I'm going to get one more. Okay. I feel like these are going to go with each of the messages here. Okay. Let me go ahead and just read these out. So this one says, when you understand the law of attraction, you are never surprised by what occurs in your experience, for you understand that through your own thought process, you have invited every bit of it in. Nothing can occur in your life experience without your invitation of it through your thought. Okay, so this piece of guidance right here is talking about examining your thoughts and paying attention to them, and remembering that whatever you think about brings more of what you think about to you. That's what the law of attraction is. It's like attracts like, and the way that you attract the like is through the content of your mind and your thoughts. So they're really asking you to pay attention to your thoughts. This second piece of advice says, a key to regaining your feeling of empowerment is to decide right now that no matter how good or bad you are feeling, you're going to do your best to make the best of it. Do that again and again, and in a short period of time, you will find yourself in a very good feeling place. Yeah, so I feel like this one's pretty straightforward. Your guides are asking you to make the decision that whatever you're going through right now, you're going to make the best of it. And then just continually do that whenever you whatever is going on. And then if you feel a little bit better, then say, okay, I'm going to make the best of this situation. So kind of like always looking for the best possible thing. Even if like the best possible thing in your particular situation right now is not very good, it's basically you kind of climb up the like emotional feeling scale is what, these guidance cards talk about. And once you do that, you feel better, a little bit better, and then a little bit better, and a little bit better, and then pretty soon you find yourself feeling very good and overcoming this depression. So this one says, your set points are achieved by attention to a subject. We want you to understand the extreme value in deliberately achieving your own set points, because once you expect something, it will come. The details of it may play out differently, but the vibrational essence will always be an exact match. Okay, so this one's also kind of like asking you to pay attention to, not just pay attention actually, like deliberately choose what subjects you give your attention to. And if it's a depressive subject, they're asking you to not give your attention to it. To basically deliberately, we have here deliberately in italics here, deliberately choose what you're giving your attention to, and give your attention to what it is that you want to happen, as opposed to what it is that you are afraid is going to happen. It's kind of just like a mindset shift. Okay, so let's get the angel numbers as well. I'm curious if those align to these three cards. So first, let's look at 816. Okay, 816 says romance. Passionate love surrounds you. An old love or a new one is heating up. Your angels encourage you to strengthen this bond and create intimate connections between you. Lie in meditation today and visualize a divine white light cleansing your heart chakra. Okay, so you may or may not have some kind of love life situation happening that's contributing to this depression, or maybe it's a lack thereof. Regardless, your angels are giving you some clear guidance here, which is to meditate, and when you're doing your meditation, to visualize a white light cleansing your heart chakra. They're asking you basically to focus on your heart chakra. And when it says, I think also like healing, it might have something to do with healing, intimacy, your intimate connections. They're encouraging you to make connections with people as well in an intimate way. So these two things, meditate and visualize the divine white light cleansing and basically opening up your heart chakra in meditation, and then also to strengthen and encourage your intimate connections. It could be platonically or in terms of romance, depending on what you're interested in at this time. Okay, so then we've got 12. Let's look at 12. 12 is support. When you take the next step, you are not alone. Life has sent you new opportunities, and now is the time to embrace them with the faith that you will be supported. The things that come your way are for your highest good. Reflect on how you've been helped by unseen forces in your life. Sit in the profound realization of how support comes in many forms. Yeah, so this one, what were we saying here? Yeah, so one thing that you can do, okay, I think these messages are connected. So this one was saying like to make the decision to feel a little bit better and look for the best things of like where you are. One of the things you can reflect on that will help you to do that is to reflect on like how support comes to you in many forms and how you've been helped by unseen forces in your life. And two, basically they're asking you to connect with them, with spirit, with your faith. And also, yeah, to reflect on all the opportunities that you do have at your disposal right now. Even if they seem like a very limited number, they are there, and they might be small, but once you do, then that's actually going to grow in your life. So basically, whatever you reflect on, whatever you focus on, is going to expand in your life. I think I said that before, but that's something that's coming through very strongly from your angels. And now let's look at 22. 22 is believe. You are building the life you want. Yeah, I feel like that's what we were talking about by deliberately choosing what you focus on, what you give your attention to. Your angels are in direct communication with you. This number is a powerful message that your life is being created with their divine assistance. You are in a space of high vibrational energy right now. Repeat this mantra. I believe in myself as I grow. I believe in myself as I grow. That's your mantra. I believe in myself. I think that's like even if you want to make it shorter, this should be your mantra. This is what your angels are saying. I believe in myself. Yeah. I think this is just like a support message coming from your angels, is saying that they're with you, that they are helping you, they are assisting you. The fact that you're watching this reading is them assisting you. And it can come, basically assistance from them can come in many different forms, and that you just need to be open to it. I'm also going to read 222. This one is trust fall. Your angels ask you to trust your place in life right now. You're in the right place at the right time. Take a look around and enjoy the moment. Everything is where it's supposed to be. Yeah, sometimes I think it can be hard to have gratitude or to see the positive things when it seems like everything is going wrong or you have a lot of struggles. But the key thing in what your angels are really asking you to do is to, no matter how small it seems, to focus on the good things that you have present in your life, and give your attention to those things. And then also give your attention to the good possibilities, right? Then maybe something's not in your life right now, but you have the opportunity for it to flourish. And by focusing on that and focusing in that direction, and giving your attention to your vision and where you're going and where you're headed, then it becomes, where you are right now becomes a little bit less important, because you're not stuck there. You're on your journey. You're at the right place at the right time, and you can get wherever you want to go. You're going to get there from here. So they're asking you to trust, have more trust. Okay, that's really beautiful. So I'm gonna set all these off to the side here. We can come. Oh, actually, I wanted to look at the backs here. This one says, "Nothing happens without my having invited it." Now, this is a tough message when you're in a depression. I know it doesn't seem that helpful, but I think what you just need to remember is that whatever you focus on expands. So whatever you've created in the past has now created, whatever you focused on in the past has now created your present. So in order to create your future, you just shift your focus if you want to have a different future than where you are right now. So I think I'm actually getting, because I'm covering this up, I'm getting for guidance from your angels that you just let go of the past and embrace where you're going instead. Put your focus on and your attention on where you're going and what small seeds of possibilities you have already that are showing you that you're moving in that direction, and that you can have the possibility of moving in that direction, and to focus and be grateful for all the little things that are supporting you. This one says, "I will do my best to make the best of it." Okay, we already talked about that. And then this one says, "My emotional set points can be changed." Yeah. So when we're talking about depression, sometimes I think that the heavy thing with depression, I know because I've gone through this, so I'm speaking and I really have like a lot of love in my heart for you, and I know that you can get through this, okay? And your angels know that you can, and they're really with you. When you're going through depression, I think the hardest thing for me, at least, let me speak from my own experience. I'm not going to generalize. For me, the hardest thing was feeling like it's never going to change, that it's always going to be this way. But I think the key thing their angels are telling you to trust is that it can change, and to start to look for the tiny seeds of opportunity and possibility for that change to start unfolding in your life, and to put your attention, all of your attention on that. Even if it seems like it's really small or feeble, or it's like you've got one candle in a very dark room and it's not enough to see by, still focus on the candle. Focus on that small seed of hope, and it will grow, and the possibilities will grow, and the support will grow, just as you give your attention to it. And it's that small leap of faith that you have to leave your attention to how heavy, whatever heaviness is in your life, and put your attention only on the possibilities in the future and where you're going. Okay? All right, I'm going to put these off to the side. We can revisit them if we need to. And I'm just going to leave your angel numbers up here for you. So now we're going to look at what is going to unfold in your life once you make this shift of releasing the past, releasing your depression, and shifting your, basically this reading is talking about like a shift in focus for you. shifting away from whatever's depressing you and towards the positive possibilities of the things that can grow and make your abundance and whatever it is, your love, grow and expand in your life, and the support. So let's look at like a timeline of events that will unfold. I think starting now, because I feel like now that you're even watching this reading, it's likely triggering that shift for you already. But once you start to make this shift, okay, let's. So let me get some messages from the tarot deck. Okay, this one wanted to come out for sure. Okay, this one too. Oh, these two. Okay, all right. Let me try to get. Actually, I actually do want to shuffle. All right, let's get like a couple more. Okay, great. We've got. Let's just take them like this. So we've got 4 kind of like milestones for you. And then we also get some of these tarot cards. And we can get clarifiers as needed. Okay, this one again, just like wanted to come out by itself. Okay, these just came out like this. Okay. All right, so we have the Emperor in the Wheel of Fortune. Wow, your luck is really going to change in a huge way. I mean, I think it's going to shock you. Yeah, and all these things that have been held back by your focus on the heaviness is going to start to shift like completely. So your life is going to turn around. And all this good stuff is going to start flowing in. You're going to feel in control of your life. You're going to have the world. Okay, let me put... let me just put this here. This angel numbers. I think we just need 1 dice, okay. And we've got Knight of Wands. And we have 3 of Swords, okay. See why these came out together. And we've got the Fool and the 8 of Wands. Wow. And we've got the 7 of Pentacles. And then we've got the Knight of Swords and the King of Pentacles. Wow, and the King of Cups and the 5 of Wands. Okay. So if this has to do with love, I am getting like some love messages, but I will also try to put it in like a not love context in case that's not what you're going through right now or that has nothing to do with your situation. Yeah, so we talked about this. So once you start to make this shift, you are going to see your luck really change. And you're going to move, instead of being in this heartbroken place, this place of despair, you're actually going to shift into a place of feeling passionate and alive and happy. And yeah, like you're moving forward and towards your dreams. Yeah, you're going to feel like the world is open to you, like the world is your oyster. You can do and have anything because you're the one in control. And because you're going to see once you shift your focus, you shift your thoughts, you shift your attention, then those things in your life that you've shifted your attention to do start to expand. And they, yeah, the energy just starts moving. Yeah. And the Knight of Wands can also talk about movement. You're gonna basically have a lot of forward movement. And that's really underscored with the 8 of Wands. I think there's gonna be some kind of new beginning for you. Where you're taking a leap towards your dreams. And I think you're also going to be feeling like this work, this inner work of, it is diligence. It's not like you shift your thoughts once and then everything changes. It's every single moment of every day keeping that focus and attention and awareness of what you're giving what direction your thoughts are going in, and then redirecting and saying, okay, actually I want to give my attention on joy and love and support, and seeing those things that are already present in my life and being grateful for them, and also my vision of where I'm going. And things are going to start to move very quickly for you. Once you're putting in all of this work, you're really going to see it pay off in a big way. You're going to be leaping forward into, this like a fresh start where your dreams are coming alive in front of you. And we've got 2 kings here. So you actually, okay, interesting. So we've got the King of Cups and the King of Pentacles. So this is like earth sign, and this is water sign. So I see this as potentially as like people. I think you're going to have a new person entering your life in a big way. Because the Knight of Swords talks about fast movement as well. You've got 2 knights. So if this is about life, if this is about love, okay, there's a train confirmation. So for some of you, this message is really important. If this is about love, then you have somebody entering your life who's going to make you feel extremely abundant and just extremely emotionally fulfilled. And you're going to feel like whatever struggles you had in love are over. Yeah, it's going to seem silly when you look back at how worried you were over this, because it's just so clear that this was made for you, that this person could be somebody who's an earth sign or a water sign, or have, those placements in their chart. Because it's just going to rush into your life. So alternatively, if this is not about love, then there's definitely some new opportunity that's rushing into your life in your career and finances, or something else in your 3D world that's going to make you feel extremely emotionally fulfilled. And again, you're going to feel like, why did I worry about this so much? Because I'm clearly perfect for this job or situation or whatever it is. Or your business is thriving, or whatever it is that you're working on here, that you have in your dreams, whatever you're moving towards, whatever you're passionate about, that's going to be what just rushes into your life. I mean, it's coming really quickly. I think that's going to surprise you. Maybe we should get a time frame. I was thinking I needed to do that, but let me grab that deck that I used for the time frame cards really quickly. So we're talking about a time frame of when is this new person or opportunity going to be rushing into your life? Okay, let me make some space here to do the shuffling. Yeah, some space is going to be made in your life somehow, and this new thing's just going to come right in. Okay, so we got 2 cards, so that's going to give us a good time frame. So we've got 8 of Swords and 10 of Swords. So this is fast moving energy. Swords is fast. You can see this in the card. Basically, it's like, I love this card so much because, okay, let me hold it up. This is like one of my favorite cards ever, tarot cards, because he's running, but he's actually about to get on this motorcycle and start increasing his speed like 10 times, at least, possibly more. And they've also got like a spirit guide. Your angels are definitely with you, okay? Because this crow makes me think of, or hawk or whatever it is, makes me think of a spirit guide, is looking over this figure in this card. So your angels are guiding this. You're going to feel like this is divinely guided, that this is fated. And that's why it's going to feel so silly to you that you're worrying about this. Anyways, back to your timing. Sword is a very quick energy. So I would say this is 8 to 10 days to 8 to 10 weeks, maximum. I think for a lot of you, it's a matter of days. If that doesn't make sense, if it's like you have some huge goal that you're working towards, then it would be like 8 to 10 months. So just take it like depending on like your situation. But for most things, if it's like a person or a job offer or some kind of like major opportunity coming in, then it's definitely like a matter of days or weeks for sure. Okay, that is all the messages I actually had for you today. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, then feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, but only if you want to. I'm sending you so much love and healing light, and I just wish you and your angels all the very best, and I hope to see you again in the future. Okay, bye. Hello, Pile 2, and welcome to your reading. So if you picked this little piece of Aura Quartz, then this is your reading. And we're going to be looking at what you need to release. And we're going to be getting plenty of guidance from your angels about how to release it, how they recommend releasing it, different methods and pieces of advice. And then we're going to be looking at what's going to unfold in your life once you do release it or make the shift to start releasing it. Okay, so I'm going to look at this card. This is your mystery card. I have not looked at it yet. Okay, we've got bread, period of prosperity and abundance. So, interesting. So for your main energy, there's some kind of block I think you would need to release around prosperity and abundance in your life. So you might have blocks around money or feeling abundant. Okay, so I put this over here. And I'm going to, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get some angel numbers for you. And then I'm going to read the advice from the guidebook. And then I'm also going to get some angel message cards. Okay. So, in terms of numbers, we've got 814, and then we've got, what am I seeing here? I guess 15 and 10, but I'm also kind of seeing 111 peek through here, 111, and we also have 10, 11, so I might read 111 from the book as well. Let's get a few of these guidance cards as well. Trying to get 3 of these. Okay, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we got 4. That's fine. All right, let's read these. Okay, so what guidance do your angels have for you about releasing your money or abundance blocks? Okay. Oh, this one also came out. Oh, no, it didn't. Okay, we got something different. I was saying that something came out in pile 1, but maybe there's a message for you in pile 1 as well. If you're drawn to it, then maybe check it out. This one says, there's no condition so severe that you cannot reverse it by choosing different thoughts. However, choosing different thoughts requires focus and practice. If you continue to focus as you have been, to think as you have been, and to believe as you have been, then nothing in your experience will change. Okay, so your spirit is asking you to choose new thoughts, and to do this through focus and practice. This is daily, even hourly, discipline that they want you to start to put into practice of reaching for different thoughts. And so here, this one also talking about reaching. So always be reaching for the feeling of relief that comes when you release a more resistant thought and replace it with a more allowing, better feeling thought. The stream of well-being is always flowing through you, and the more you allow it, the better you feel. The more you resist it, the worse you feel. Okay, so this one's a really beautiful message, actually. So I like to think of the stream of well-being as like, it's like this light that's always available. So like in our world, we kind of think of like in terms of like light and darkness, and there's like, it's almost like you either have one or the other. But the reality, like in like spiritual terms, is that the light is always pouring on you, is always available. But if we shut ourselves out inside of like a box, and we close all our windows and drapes and doors and whatever, and we don't let the light in, then we feel like there's darkness. So the way to open up to the light is actually to reach for better feeling thoughts. And so I feel like this message goes with this message. So the piece of guidance that your guides are actually asking you to do is, I'm hearing once every hour or just throughout your day, essentially, continuously, be reaching for thoughts that make you feel good. Basically self-soothing thoughts. Even if you feel delusional, the nature of reality is that we actually make up everything that we experience. And it sounds weird, but once you start doing this, you'll actually start to see what I mean. You need to choose different. Spirit is asking you to choose different thoughts. Okay, specifically around finance and money. Let's say, like, if you notice throughout your day that you constantly have thoughts about, like, oh, I don't have enough money for that, or like, oh, that's so expensive, or like, damn, another bill came through, or whatever. If you're focusing on all those things and have, like, that's like the loop of thoughts that's in your brain, and you don't have any relief from that, then of course you're going to be feeling like abundance can't come into your life. You're basically blocking out that light. Okay, so, but choosing different thoughts instead, so like reaching for thoughts, and it's like having affirmations. You can choose your thoughts, and you choose your thoughts through things that we call affirmations. So it's like, so once you notice that you have the thought like, oh, I always have all these bills, and like I never have enough money, or whatever it is that the thought that you're thinking, I don't know what it is, whatever it is that you're thinking, it doesn't even have to do with money. It could be some other type of abundance. There are many forms. It's kind of like pause and then pick a thought, and I would recommend making like a couple mantras that you come back to, like, I am extremely abundant, or money is always flowing into my life, or I'm surrounded by miracles, things like that. And then you loop those thoughts, 10, 20, 30 times in a row. That same thought, I'm abundant, I'm abundant, I'm abundant. The universe is always providing for me. Or I always experience miracles, and I always experience miracles. I always experience miracles. If you do that like 10, 20, 30, 40 times after you have that one, negative thought of not having enough money, you actually move your brain. You actually create new pathways in your brain where you open yourself up to more opportunities, and then those opportunities start flowing in, and you actually open up the door to this, angelic assistance, essentially, and miracles to actually flow into your experience, because you're open to the possibility of it, essentially. I hope that makes sense. Let me know if you have any questions about this. Just leave them in the comments below, and I will respond and give you some more details. So this one says, there is no thought that you cannot eventually have, just as there is no place that you cannot eventually reach from wherever you are, but you cannot instantly jump to a thought that has a vibrational frequency very different from the thoughts that you are usually thinking. Okay, so this one, I really they're all like kind of like a similar message. So we're talking about what thoughts you should choose here. So what they're recommending here is if you're having difficulty, or you start to feel like, oh, I'm crazy for thinking like, oh, miracles are coming in, or I have so much money, or whatever, maybe choosing a thought that's a little bit less intense than that would be helpful. And you can kind of like slowly, gradually increase, the good vibes, Okay, I'm hearing motorcycle revving in the engine in the background. So like you can slowly rev up your engine as opposed to like going from like 0 to 60. So you can do something like, let's say if the negative thought is, I never have enough money. Maybe the better feeling thought that you could initially think is like, well, actually, sometimes, I experience some help or assistance, or whatever it is, like you look for something small. And then after that, it's like, yeah, sometimes unexpected things happen where I end up making more money than I expect. And then you could have another thought that's like, I have more and more opportunities opening up for me every day. And then from there, you can say, abundance is pouring into my life. Okay, so, but maybe it'll be difficult to go from that really, really negative thought all the way to feeling extremely abundant in like one go. You kind of like do it incrementally. That's what this one is talking about. Okay, and this one says, you are, even in your physical expression of flesh, blood, and bone, a vibrational being, and everything you experience in your physical environment is vibrational. And it is only through your ability to translate vibration that you are able to understand your physical world at all. So I think this card is reminding you to remember and reflect on the fact that our physical world is kind of an illusion, and this is backed by science. Okay, I'm not just like saying that. We at the quantum level of like actual like physics. Okay, quantum physics talks about how at the smallest, like, subatomic level, essentially, I might be using the wrong term, but this is, I mean, you can look this up. I'm just translating what I've learned. Basically, at the smallest, tiniest level, particles and vibration are interchangeable. So you can go from something that's just vibration to something that's physical and tangible, matter. So it's like they're interchangeable. So what that means is essentially, and that changes depending on what the observer is thinking or anticipating. It's really weird. You can look it up. But what that means is that the nature of our reality is very different than the one that we kind of commonly think of. We think of like, oh, we're surrounded by all these physical things and we can't change them. But that's actually not true. And once you start to reflect on this and open yourself up to this idea, you're going to experience it more and more, that miracles are possible for you. And they happen once you align your thoughts with what you actually wish to experience. When you go through this process, okay, of incrementally improving your thoughts and the content of your mind, that you're going to experience whatever you decide to be, whatever level you're at with your thoughts, you're going to actually experience that proof come into your physical world through means that you can't even anticipate. So like, let's say you've gotten to the point, when I was talking about those like increments, you got to the point where you're like, opportunities are constantly coming in for me. And maybe at the time you make that thought, you're like, okay, I could see that possibly happening, but you're not like seeing it all the time. Once you like continuously think those thoughts and you get stronger at that, like almost immediately, you're going to start to see more and more opportunities come into your life. So like whatever you focus on, if you focus on that thought and you think it a lot, that I'm constantly getting new opportunities for making money or whatever it is, or I'm constantly seeing new opportunities, you're going to start to see them. They're just going to come to you. So that's what your angels are recommending to you in terms of advice for overcoming whatever blocks you have around money and abundance. I'm going to read the angel number guidance too. So we'll see what additional messages we have. So we've got 814 or 814. This could also be someone's birth date. So like August 14th. I'm also seeing August 20th, August 18th, August 2nd, August 8th, August 12th. So if you have a birthday in August, we also have, May and March. So, these could be significant birth dates. You might also see your birth dates in these numbers as well. Okay, anyways. So 814 is investments. That's so funny. We're talking about abundance here. Okay, and we have the keyword investments. So it says, the time was never a waste. The investment of time and money you've put in was not for nothing, and your angels want you to focus on what it was actually about. Journal what your main takeaways were and how they provide valuable insight that aids your personal growth. Okay, so yeah, another thing that your angels are asking you to do is journal. Journal and reflect on how everything is working out for you. Okay? And to see what you, at the very least, basically, whenever you go through a situation that seems negative, it's always actually moving us in the direction. Your angels are always helping you move in the direction that you want to go in. Because even if you go through something difficult, the fact that you're still alive means that was not for nothing. You learned, at the very least, you learned something. Or there might be unexpected positive things that came out of that. So you never lose. You either win or you grow, right? Or you win or you learn. So either way, you're still going towards your goals. And the only way to lose in life is to give up. I remember hearing that quote once, and it really changed my life. Okay, let's look at 111. We're going to look at 15, and we're going to look at 10. Okay, so let's look at 111 first. I'm being drawn to that. Okay. I'm flipping through this book in a really weird way. You might want to get creative, okay, with these things. You don't have to do something in a strict way. You can have fun with this. 111, screenshot. Pause and reset your thinking. When you see 111, think of the universe as taking a screenshot of your frame of mind right now. Everything that is going on, all your thoughts, feelings, goals, and dreams, is going to be replicated. Get on a high vibe quickly so you can manifest your best life moving forward. Repeat the mantra, I'm in alignment with my authentic self. So here's another mantra you can have. This one's really good because it's probably one you could use anytime. It's not it's kind of neutral, but it helps to propel you into like better, like that, even like higher mantras, like, I'm overflowing with abundance, that kind of thing. So you can use this one as like a turning point. I am in alignment with my authentic self. I am in alignment with my authentic. You can also say I am in alignment with my dreams, or I am in alignment with my vision for my life, or I'm moving towards my vision. Whatever it is, you can. So I think the main thing though is like I am in alignment, in authenticity. Okay, let's also look at 15 and 10. 15 is new ideas, level up your thoughts. What was I saying? That's so funny. Yeah, like, and think of it like a staircase or a ladder, that each one is like a little bit higher than the last one. So if you're struggling with your thoughts, then just think something that's like a little bit better than what you were thinking, and then think something that's a little bit better until you get to a place that's feeling really good, and then push yourself, keep going. Don't stop with like an okay mindset. Adopt a really, really good mindset. Level up. Inspiration is the way your angels are directing you onto your inspired path. The ideas you get are important as they lead you to the next step. Repeat this mantra, I am open to receiving divine inspiration. This is another good one. This is another really good neutral one. I am open to receiving divine inspiration. Yeah, I am open to receiving divine inspiration. Okay, and lastly we have 10. Should be here. Okay. Clear thinking, cleanse your thoughts. These messages, honestly, they're so aligned. It's funny. Angels are asking you to declutter your mind of things that are not necessary for your forward movement. Thoughts and emotions need to be productive, or else they can be problematic. Reflect upon a repetitive thought or emotion you've been having, and ask yourself if the thought or emotion is necessary, kind, or productive. Yeah, another thing that like I do often that is really, really, I find it very. It's good for helping to shift when I'm like struggling, is I ask, is this helpful? Is this thought helpful? So ask yourself, is this thought necessary? Is it helpful? Is it kind? Is it productive? If not, then you want to declutter that thought and choose a better thought. Okay, great. So I'm going to put all these things aside, and now we're going to get into the fun part of this reading, which is once you start doing this stuff, what's going to start opening up for you? What is going to change in your life? Okay, once you take all this guidance and roll with it, okay? This is like, your angels are saying, this is the motivation to do this. I'm getting a lot of like energy and excitement from your angels, okay? They're really excited about what's going to open up for you. Okay, we've got 1, 2, 3, and then I'm being called to take this one. Okay, these 3 all wanted to come out. That's a lot. Okay, maybe it was like these 3 were together. Okay, these 3 were together, and then these 3 are together. Okay, let's do it like that. Let me get a little bit more. And we can get some additional clarifying cards if we need to. Okay, this one wanted to come out. And then, okay, this one. And let's get 2 more. 1, and then 2. Okay. So we have Judgment, new day will dawn, victory, Ace of Swords, the Tower, the Empress, oh my gosh, radical changes that lead you to just incredible abundance. The Empress is like the card of abundance. She's extremely abundant. She has everything. She's on top of the world. We've got the Wheel. Yeah, the Wheel is going to turn in your favor. You're going to let go of all of this. Yeah, you're feeling like this sense of being trapped, but it's an illusion. And instead you're going to feel, okay, I'm going to go like this. Instead you're going to feel like balanced and like positive, and like you're an angel. You're going to feel this angelic energy within you, because it is. Your angels are part of you. You're, even regardless of whether, that's what I'm saying with like that's this stream of light that's always there. I don't know, did I say that in this reading or in the previous one? I forget. Anyways, it's like there's a stream of light that's always available to you. This is angelic light. It's always with you, and it's your choice whether to open yourself up to it or not. And once you do, you realize that you are an angel too. You have this angelic energy within you. You have magic within you. And you're going to see miraculous changes that just kind of come out of nowhere. Okay? Yeah, you're going to experience like really positive changes in your career once you work on this. We have the Page of Swords, and we have the Page of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups. Yeah, you're going to go from feeling dissatisfied with your life to feeling like there's so much brand new stuff opening up for you. You're getting like inspiration and ideas. You're learning new things. You've got help. You've got people coming in to help you. You're feeling like your abundance is just growing. You're going to feel really at peace. And then we have the Seven of Cups. Yeah, you're gonna have options. Okay, you're gonna feel like, yeah, we had this like message about like opportunities come in. Like you're gonna have options for opportunities. It's not just gonna be like one opportunity or one idea. You're gonna have multiple avenues and streams for making money. It's just gonna start growing in your life. Yeah, what else am I seeing from these cards? Yeah, I feel like with the Wheel of Fortune, I always think of like the wheel is going to turn in your favor. So you're going to go from feeling this, struggle or feeling this dissatisfaction to feeling balanced and feeling like you're starting to really see results, and you have so many options and so many opportunities, and your money is just growing. The abundance in your life is just growing. You're going to experience changes, positive changes. And you're going to go essentially from feeling like kind of left out in like a thunderstorm to feeling like the sun is shining. It's a brand new day. You're experiencing one victory after the other that's leading you towards just like a life that you might consider kind of miraculous in terms of the amount of abundance. I mean, you could be like, with the Wheel and the Empress and the Ace of Swords, you could honestly be like winning the lottery, to be honest with you. Or something it's going to feel equally as big. Yeah, let me get a timing card for when will you start to feel like this Empress? Okay, this Empress energy meaning like you have everything you could possibly want in terms of abundance. Okay. And this card just flew right out, okay? So let's take this one. So we've got Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, so Pentacles is like a slower moving energy, but it is about money. So this is another confirmation. I would say like 8 months from when you start to really get a handle on this change in your thoughts. And you start to do this regularly. I'm hearing from your spirit guides, really try to do this once every hour. If you can't do it every single hour every day, that's fine. Don't stress about it. But like make it something you're doing like multiple times per day, as often as you possibly can, is up-leveling your thoughts. Notice what thoughts you had in the last hour or however much time passed in that set sequence of the day about your abundance, about your finances, whatever, and then choose different thoughts and like repeat your like upgrade your do that upgrade process of your mantras. Use some of the mantras that your angels have given you in this reading. Maybe make some of your own. You can basically customize it. You can work on this, but it's diligence. There's going to be something you need to you work on every single day, multiple times per day. And once you start doing that, you get in the practice and the habit. It's basically a habit. Once you start doing it, I've experienced this as well in my life. It's like once I started this process of being aware of my thoughts and then constantly choosing new thoughts and new mantras, and then constantly up-leveling that, it just became a habit, actually. So once you get in the habit of doing that, 8 months from then, you're going to be feeling like you have everything, absolutely everything you could ever wish for. I'm hearing from Spirit, it's not a lie. We're not lying to you, okay? This is the truth. But yeah, it's got to be a habit. It's got to be something you practice and you work on multiple times per day. Be diligent about this. It's not something that you do once. You do a mantra once and then you let it go. That's the thing. It's like, that's the reason why, because this is where people get stuck a lot with manifestation, is like they think, oh, I'm going to set this intention once, or I'm going to repeat this mantra once, and then it's going to come in. But then it doesn't, because it's a constant, it's like a constantly, you have to like basically cleanse and declutter your thoughts completely. So you basically cleanse your vibration, and once your vibration is in a steady place, then you can receive all these things. And you'll actually feel different. The other thing is like, yeah, you're going to get all this abundance and financial stuff and new ideas and whatever, but you're also like the feeling. Think about the energy. You're feeling this angelic energy. You're feeling like you're on top of the world. You have everything. The feeling is really the manifestation, to be honest with you. The money is great, obviously, right? But this joyful, exuberant, blissful, ecstatic feeling that you're going to have about seeing these things unfold, that's the real gift. And you're going to start to get those feelings immediately once you start getting in the habit of doing this. Once you start to up-level your thoughts on a continuous basis. Okay, so that is all those are all the messages I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this reading as much as I did. And if you did, then please like, comment, and subscribe, but only if you want to. And I'm sending you so much love. I'm sending your guides and your angels lots of love. And I really hope to see you again in another reading. Okay, bye now. Hello, Pile 3, and welcome to your reading. If you chose this beautiful Aura Quartz Pyramid, then you were in the right place for your reading. I'm going to set that aside here. And so we're going to be asking your spirit guides, your angels, about what it is that you need to release and how they recommend that you go about doing that. We're going to get lots of guidance on that. And then we're going to look at what's going to unfold in your life once you start making headway with that, with releasing this thing. So let's look at your card. This is a mystery card. I have not looked at it yet. So let's see, what it is. Okay, position of authority, throne. Okay, interesting. I might need to get a clarifier for this. What this makes me think of, initially was thinking about like having some blocks around either being in a position of authority or having an issue with authority figures. With throne. Additionally, it could be like some blocks that you have around, I don't know, stepping into like your highest timeline or your highest self. Because throne makes me think of like royalty. Okay, interesting. Let me figure out how I'm going to do a clarifier card for this, and I'll be right back. Okay, I think I'm going to just draw another one of these tea leaf cards. I'm also going to look at the guidebook. So let's draw one of these cards. I'm being drawn to, I guess, this one here. We've got good luck. Okay, and then this one came out as well. Get back to the basics. All right, one more. I feel like I need 4. Success. Okay, yeah. All right. So I think there's some kind of resistance that you have around success and like your own golden era, your own royalty. I think embracing your own leadership qualities and your own, like best. Maybe like with the quill, I think of like writing, and I think of it makes me think of like authenticity, like speaking your truth or writing your truth. So this has to do with your golden timeline. Essentially, you have some sort of resistance to success, or maybe some blocks you have around receiving. Okay, so I'm going to put all these off to the side here. I'm going to put them over here. Can we see that? Yeah, we can. So I'm going to put these like this. Actually, I'm going to put this one. I'm going to put them like this. Can we see all those? Yeah, more or less. Okay. All right. All right, so let's get into your guidance from your angels. I'm going to draw some angel numbers, and we're going to get the guidance from the angel numbers book that I have. So let's do that first, and then I'm also going to draw some cards with guidance as well. Okay, this one almost went off the table, and I stopped it So that's interesting. So we've got, I'm seeing 55, we've got 12, and then we have 41. So I'm going to take these three numbers. So you could be seeing repeating fives, or these numbers could be significant. You could see like your birth date spelled out in any of these numbers too, even the ones that are on the sides here. So that would just be an extra confirmation. Okay, let's look at 55. Okay, 55 is change. Things will look different. Okay, so yeah, this could, you could have some resistance around change, but like positive change and success, okay? When you ask for what you want, your angels deliver. Things will look different. At that time, it's, okay, let me start over. Yeah, maybe like we had this message to get back to basics. Maybe you're feeling a little bit flustered or disorganized. So or maybe you're going too fast or rushing things. So anyways, we've got change. Things will look different. When you ask for what you want, your angels deliver. And that time is on its way. You're being told that your intentions are being taken seriously. Lie in meditation with your hands over your root chakra, the base of the spine. Repeat this mantra, I am ready for what is next. Yeah. So allowing yourself to change, allowing good fortune to flow into your life in any way, good luck, good fortune, success, and whatever that means to you, it could be like some goal that you're working on right now. And now let's look at 12. Oh, so anyways, the guidance from your spirit guides is to know that what you want is on its way. And they're also asking you to meditate and to do like a root chakra work. So you can listen to like meditations on YouTube that are about like healing or opening the root chakra, as well as there's like music that helps with that as well. And then there's also this mantra that they're saying, I am ready for what is next. You could also do like Reiki healings on YouTube or elsewhere as well. I'm just recommending YouTube because I know it's like a good free resource and there's a lot of really good stuff out there. Also, you could do like chakra healing meditations, that kind of thing. Okay, let's look at, we have 41, so let me look at 41 first. 41 is wishes made. Hope is faith that in divine timing you'll get what you need. Your angels want you to discard a specific timeline for the arrival of what you want. Wish for those things to come, but detach from how and when they do. Write down something you feel stressed about presently and bury the paper as a symbolic gesture that good things will grow in time. Yeah, so there's a repeating message here about trust. So maybe you have some trust issues around the success of the wish or dream that's in your heart. Okay, so that your angels are asking you to have more trust, and maybe you can do this exercise that they recommend to write down what you feel stressed about and bury it, literally bury it in the ground, and as a gesture that that your seeds of what you are asking for are actually going to grow. They're also asking you to detach from timelines. You might be getting caught up in the when or the how something is going to unfold, but a lot of times, especially when it's something like big that we're asking for, it kind of just unfolds in its own way. There's a natural way for it to come into your life, and the way and the timing is not actually, oftentimes there's like nothing that we can do about it, but you just need to know that it's coming and just get happy in the meantime, in the sense of like do things that make you happy. Release your need to control the outcome, because just know that like the outcome that you want is coming in. Yeah, I'm seeing reassurance. Reassure yourself. It's happening. So in the meantime, you just gotta find ways to have fun. It's almost like get your mind off of it. Do something that's meaningful to you, that you find fun, that you find relaxing. And spend your days doing that instead of obsessing over when this thing is going to happen, okay? I think that's the advice from your angels. 12 is support. When you take the next step, you are not alone. What was I just saying? You're not alone. Sometimes there's like, the next step is just to release it, and there's not a whole lot that you can do. So this one says, life has sent you new opportunities, and now is the time to embrace them with the faith that you will be supported. Yeah, have faith. The things that come your way are for your highest good. Reflect on how you've been helped by unseen forces in your life. Sit in the profound realization of how support comes in many forms. Yeah, so you're being supported. Your angels just really want you to know that they are supporting you with, I'm seeing this, manifesting your desires. Your wishes are coming true. And it's just a matter of time. And sometimes it's hard because we don't know exactly when, but that's actually kind of the fun of it in a way. If you can kind of take a step back, okay, and see it as like, sometimes I think of like this analogy of life being a dream. If you're in a dream state, like, and you're having a really good dream, the great thing about that dream is it's just sort of surprising you as it's happening. But if you know in advance how things are going to happen in your life, then you're not going to be surprised. You don't get that joy of the surprise. I know some people don't really like surprises, but think about it like in terms of like that dream analogy, that if you knew exactly how the dream was going to happen, then that really good dream wouldn't be as amazing. It wouldn't feel as amazing because you'd be like, oh, I planned that. And like, I just executed what my plan was. You know, it would still be good, but it wouldn't be as good as like, wow, this amazing thing came in, or I experienced this amazing dream, and like it just constantly got better. So think about your life like that. And that's, I think, thinking about it in those terms is something that really helped me to kind of release the control, because it's like your angels and your guides, they just want to, they want to surprise you in a positive way. They want your life to feel amazing to you. And it will. And you just need to kind of let go a little bit. Yeah, there's not like a specific thing that they're asking you to do in terms of the releasing your blocks, but I'm going to get some more of these cards here, which are going to have some more specifics as well. So let's see what comes out here. I'm getting like 3 of these for each pile, but we'll see how many come out for you. Okay, I got a whole bunch that came out here. And then this one, actually, I'm just going to keep shuffling. That wasn't like a clear enough messages for me, okay? That one, and then I'm getting this one. Okay, so we've got 2. We'll get more if we need to. All right, so this one says, from your non-physical perspective, you understood that there is room enough in this expansive universe for all manner of thought and experience. You had every intention of being deliberate about your own life experience and your own creations, but you had no intentions of trying to control the creations of others. And this one says, your set points are achieved by attention to a subject. We want you to understand the extreme value in deliberately achieving your own set points, because once you expect something, it will come. The details of it may play out differently, but the vibrational essence will always be an exact match. Okay, we got this, and we got the number 12 in another reading. So if you were drawn to another pile, then go ahead and check that one out, because you might have overlapping messages as well. Pile 2 also talked about like blocks around like abundance. And I think there's a lot of good stuff that came out in there. So if this thing that you're struggling with, or this manifestation that you're struggling with, is around like if money or finances or career, then pile 2 could be a good one to check out. Anyways, so the advice here is that you want to deliberately choose what you put your attention on. And if you put your attention on how the thing that you're wanting to unfold is not happening right now, and worrying about when it's going to happen, then you actually are like degrading yourself, and you're making it happen slower. In a weird, it's like counterintuitive, but when you think about it, it actually makes sense, because when you think about the law of attraction, you're just constantly attracting more of what your own thoughts are. So if you, instead of focusing on like, oh, it's not happening, or when is it going to happen, instead you focus on it's happening, and just like have that as like a background intention. And then you shift your focus to like, here's all the other good stuff that's in my life right now that I get to enjoy right now. And just like I said, have fun and do things that relax you and do things that you find meaningful, and fill your days up with that and put your attention on those things. Then whatever it is that you're manifesting will come in naturally, and it'll come in as fast as it possibly can. And you're going to have fun in the meantime. So it's like a win-win situation. There's also something here about like judgment or like control. So I think this might be like releasing your need to control like how success comes into your life. Yeah, instead embracing good luck. So you have some blocks around accepting good luck. Yeah, you just need to accept that luck that is coming in, that you are lucky. And instead of trying to control it, just let it flow in. Yeah, okay, I think that's all the messages I had for you about, okay, they're saying take one more, so I'm going to take this one as well. There is no reason to worry about your thoughts, for they are not like a loaded gun that may wreak powerful and instantaneous destruction. For you have plenty of time, as soon as you become aware of any negative feelings, to begin to choose other less resistant thoughts, and thereby choose a more desired outcome. Okay, yeah, I think this is just like some reassurance from your spirit guides. Maybe you're someone who has like a lot of anxiety, and you're worried that like the anxious thoughts are going to then make everything not happen for you. It's going to happen. Whatever you're manifesting is going to happen no matter what, okay? They really want you to know this. Your guides really, really want you to know this. It's guaranteed. It's happening. It's 100%. If you needed a sign, this is it, okay? It's happening. But I think sometimes we get caught up in like wondering like, oh, okay, like if my my thoughts are choosing my experience, then like anytime I have a bad thought, it's like going to make my life horrible. No, it's really just about just having a little bit more clarity and intention, and just being more deliberate about what you pay attention to. But like the way that I think about it is when you actually look at the vibrational, like emotional scale, it's like a inverse V in terms of like what the actual vibration of like different emotions are. I recommend that you look at it because it's really enlightening. When you look at all the negative emotions, they're all the way down at the bottom and they have a low frequency, okay? So it's like low vibes, that's low frequency. And low frequency, like I think about it like it's like so much less powerful. When you look at like joy and bliss and whatever, it's like the frequency is super high. It's like in the hundreds, okay? Whereas like fear and anger and whatever is like 20 or 30 or something like that. So whenever you have a negative thought, it's not actually that powerful. When you have a positive thought, it's like 1,000 times more powerful, okay? So even just one positive thought moves you so much more powerfully forward. So if you start to just, gradually or with more attention and care, increase the frequency that you have these positive thoughts, or, letting go entirely. That's why meditation is helpful, because it helps you just kind of let go of a bunch of thoughts. And your natural state is joyful. It's super high vibrational. So instead of just trying to control and get caught up in this anxious cycle, you can just relax a little bit, breathe. Again, like this message of like, just have fun. Just focus on things that are good right now and just have fun doing those right now. And just like have this trust, like I'm getting this image like of holding your hand over your heart and having the mantra like, I trust that it's happening. I trust that everything is unfolding perfectly for me, and really feel that. And then you move on, right? Once you do that, you send out a powerful wave, okay, of joy and gratitude and peace and love, which is a really high, powerful vibration that kind of washes away, I would say, like any negative thoughts you've had that day, okay? Just doing it once will be really helpful. And then your general focus on doing things that are relaxing and fun and inspirational and whatever, in your day-to-day, hour-to-hour, minute to minute, is actually going to raise your vibration even more, and just everything that you want is going to rush in. And you kind of have to do this in order to experience it. They're just asking you to take that little bit of faith to let go of this anxiety around what's manifesting for you, and shift your focus to doing things in your, it's kind of like a practical approach that they're recommending for you, specifically, just shift your focus to doing stuff that makes you happy right now, okay? It could be something small, like, I don't know, like taking a bubble bath or eating a piece of really nice chocolate or something small, or it could be like just texting someone you love. It could be something really small, or just, thinking about trees. But whatever it is, fill your day up with those things. And I would recommend finding, if you don't have things like that, find activities that you find joyful and make you actually feel peace, love, joy, inspiration, gratitude, and fill up your days with those things as much as possible. And maybe like a specific piece of advice that's coming through is like maybe get off your phone or get off social media or get off, like turn off the TV with all the news, with all the terrible stuff. You know, whatever it is that you're doing that is a little bit like lower vibrational, let it go, but gently. You know, you don't have to force yourself. Again, it's not only about controlling, it's about being gentle with yourself, and then introduce things that actually inspire you, that make you feel happy. Okay, I feel like that's a lot. So we're going to get into now the fun part of this reading, which is what's going to unfold for you once you start to release this anxious attachment to needing to know exactly when your manifestation is coming in. Because I feel like that's the thing. It took us a while to get there, to figure out what it is that you need to let go of, but I feel like we got there. Okay, so let me get into the tarot. That's one. Okay, we got another message here. Okay, one more. I'd like to be able to shuffle this deck. We'll see. Let's get right into it, because your guides. Okay, these just came out. I'm gonna shuffle them again to see. If it's meant to come out, it will. Okay. All right. Oh wow! Look at that! Look at that! Oh my God! I said if it's meant to come out or it's meant to happen, it will. And look what flew out of the deck and flipped over the Ten of Cups, which is like extreme joy and like emotional fulfillment and like everything, all of your dreams coming true. Okay, wow. I have no words. That's amazing. Sometimes, honestly, spirit surprises me. And that's the great thing. That's what I was saying earlier, right? Like, how wonderful was that moment? If I had planned that, if I like orchestrated, like, oh, I'm going to like put the Ten of Cups exactly here and then I make it flip out, like, you know, then it'll be like surprising. But like if I orchestrated it like that and I knew what was going to happen, I wouldn't have had that instinctive reaction of joy and surprise and amazement, right? I would have been like, oh, and here's your Ten of Cups, like all sly. I would have felt happy, right? Like I orchestrated it, but that's not like authentic and it's not real. And it's fake, you know? So actually, like, I guess that's another message is like when you're controlling stuff, or you're trying to control the outcome or trying to figure out exactly when or how your manifestation is going to come in, it's actually fake. You're swapping your fake emotions for like the real joy and love and peace that you want. And the actual gift here is your peace and love and joy. Okay, it's not actually the thing itself. I know that's hard to like wrap our heads around, but the feeling of it is the reason why we're going for it in the first place. The reason why we want the things that we want is because of how happy we're going to feel as we see them unfolding in our lives. So just remember, it's all about feeling, it's all about emotion, and it's not about like controlling or making sure that it happens exactly in a specific time, because you have to just trust that the universe knows better than you. You have to trust a little bit, like put aside your ego just a tiny bit. Okay, and I'm saying this with peace and love. I really, really am. And I'm laughing because I'm laughing at myself because I do this, okay? I'm with you with this. I've made the same mistakes. Put your ego aside a little bit and trust that the universe knows better than you about when is going to be the timing of your thing that's actually going to bring you the most joy, okay? And then you just have to trust a little bit, okay? You don't even have to trust completely. Just trust a little bit that the universe has your back and that your fairies of the universe are truly, your angels are truly bringing you what you want in the way and in the timing that's going to be absolutely best for you. And you just have nothing to do. You just got to chill out. That's what Abraham Hicks says, and that's why I have her cards. These cards here are from Abraham Hicks, okay? They're really good. And if you haven't checked out her readings, her content, I recommend it. So we've got 6 of Cups instead of 7 of Pentacles. Okay, so this is the stuff that's going to be unfolding for you, and it's ending with the 10 of Cups. Okay, and I heard 2 to 3 months from now. Okay, so or 2 to 3 months from when you start doing this, which I assume is going to be now. So we've got 5 of Swords and the Empress. Okay, with the 10 of Wands. We've got a 10 of Wands again. Interesting. And the Knight of Cups. Wow, beautiful. And the Lovers. Okay, wow. So what you're manifesting could have something to do with love, or it could just be something that is going to bring you a lot of love. Okay, so whatever it is, you'll know. Whatever it is that you're manifesting, I'm sure you have it. right at the top of your mind. Okay. So it's Six of Cups instead of Pentacles. I think, yeah, so the Six of Cups can talk about like soulmates and nostalgia and the past, and like just generally feeling like emotionally content and happy in like a very like youthful and childlike way. So I think you're gonna start once you start letting go of this need to control the when and the how of your manifestation, you're gonna feel a lot lighter, and you're gonna start to see this work pay off, I think, pretty much immediately, because you're going to feel the shift in your emotions, and you're just going to feel a lot happier. And that's what this is talking about here as well. You're going to go from the Five of Swords, which is like an overthinking, like you just get this energy of like from this guy's face. He's like, his face is all scrunched up and he's like just, like so much anxiety, to feeling like you have the world inside of you, because you do. And you're going to feel this like enlightenment and feeling like you have any possibilities. The possibilities are actually going to be birthed through you, and you don't have to struggle, and you're actually so close. This Ten of Wands can talk about like a long journey, but like you're pretty much at the end of this long journey. It was difficult, but you're really close to what you want. And so you can kind of just feel this peaceful energy of like all these possibilities are just kind of coming through you out into the world. It's like, yeah, you've got this inspiration, you get the inspiration for what you want, you think of it, and you set that intention. You only need to set it once, right? The universe will keep track of it. The universe is super smart. Your angels are super, super smart. They're way smarter than you. Okay, I hate to say that. Like, I don't mean it like in like a negative way, but like when we think of the universe, another name for that is infinite intelligence. Infinite intelligence. It's so smart. The universe is extremely smart. It's way smarter than you. And I don't mean that as a slight to you. I just mean that to say like how smart the universe is. You can say something once and it will keep track of it, and it will bring it to you in the best way, in the best possible way. Okay? And you're so close to it. You're going to realize this. Okay? I think you're going to have this realization. You're going to make this shift. And then once you do that, you're going to reach the end of this journey, and you're going to get so much love just going to be offered to you, or things that you love are just going to be offered to you. You're just going to receive it. Yeah. You're going to receive something that you love, an offer of love. And then this is going to lead to, feeling just super in love with life, with, if you're manifesting a partner, with this partner that you're manifesting, and feeling like you emotionally just have it all. You have it all. And you're just basking in your wish fulfilled. Let's get a timing card for when is this going to happen. From when you start doing this to, the completion. Okay. Okay, we got Eight of Wands, which is like one of the fastest moving cards in the deck. Yeah, pretty much immediately. Okay, I'm getting like 8 days, 8 weeks maximum. Yeah. I mean, the Eight of Wands is like a card about speed and communication. So this love offer is going to come in, and you very quickly, basically immediately after that, going to have this wish fulfillment after this love offer comes in like 8 to 10 days, maximum 8 weeks. I mean, could be, this is a very fast moving card. So this is all coming in for you really fast. So if I almost get the sense, and I kind of got this sense from the beginning of this pile, to be honest with you, that you have all this unnecessary worry, and there's not really much that you have to do. It's really just a subtle shift in your thoughts away from this kind of control mindset to an allowing mindset and receiving mindset. And making this subtle shift within yourself is going to make you feel very happy and a lot lighter instantly. You're going to see it pay off. And then you're going to have this kind of intuitive feeling and understanding of how all this stuff really works. And you're going to see how close you are. And then it's just going to come right in. Like 8 days after that. Honestly, once you get to this point of this insight and this knowing and this lighter feeling, 8 days or 8 weeks after that, you're going to get this love offer, this manifestation. Yeah, and then it's just immediately after that you have it. That's wish fulfilled. It's like, that's it. It's like, boom, you have everything. I don't know what else to tell you. And if you have skepticism, just try it, okay? Just try it out. Try letting go of control of your manifestation. Try all this stuff out. Really, if you need to replay this reading, there's a lot of advice that came out. It wasn't as like specifically segmented as like the other piles, but there's a lot of stuff that came out here. Listen to it again if you need to. And take all these little, tips that your angel shared with you and just try it out. And I think it's like just crack the door open a little bit to fun and joy and love and, experiencing those things now and doing activities that really inspire you now. And fill your days up with that. Kind of let go of stop thinking about it so much, basically. And just kind of immediately, you're going to feel this shift, and then it's just going to happen, okay? You really don't have anything to worry about. Truly, truly. Okay, those are all the messages I had for you. I hope you loved this reading as much as I did. I know there's a little bit of tough love in here, but your angels truly love you. I have so much love for you. And I'm sending your angels and guides so much love as well. If you like this reading, then please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, only if you want to. And I do truly hope to see you again in another reading. Okay, bye.